was Halloween night and the moon shone bright, right above the spooky old houses on Maple Street. Ellie left her house dressed as a witch, holding her candy bag tight. Her best friend Max, dressed as a vampire, ran right up to her and said, "Let's go trick-or-treating. I heard there's a haunted house just down the street on the right." Ellie wasn't sure. "Maybe we should stick to the left side of the street," she said nervously. But Max grinned. "Come on, ghosts only scare people who turn the wrong way." So off they went, turning right at the corner and left at the big oak tree. They passed Mrs. Baker's house on the left, where the pumpkins were, glowing. Suddenly, one pumpkin rolled right toward them. "Did that just move on its own?" Ellie squealed. Max bent down, picked it up, and said, "Guess it wants to come with us." He tucked it under his arm and kept walking. To the right, of course. A black cat darted across the road from left to right, and the wind howled through the trees. When they reached the haunted house, the door creaked open by itself. "You go first," Ellie whispered. Max shook his head. "No way, you go right ahead." So Ellie took one tiny step forward, then another. But as soon as she reached the door, a bat swooped down from the left. They both screamed and ran right back down the path, tripping over the pumpkin, which rolled left, then right, then stopped at their feet. "Okay," Max gasped. "Maybe we shouldn't go inside." Just then, their friend Lily came running from the left side of the street. "You guys, there's a candy jackpot at the house on the right." "Perfect," Ellie said, "and let's head that way. And this time, let's not drop the pumpkin." They went right, then left, then right again, until they reached a house with glowing purple lights. The doorbell said, "Boo," when pressed, and a spooky voice from inside called out, "Take only one." Max reached with his right hand, but the candy bowl suddenly slid to the left. Ellie giggled. "Haunted candy," she said, grabbing a treat before it disappeared again. On their way home, the street lights flickered. The ones on the left went out first, then the ones on the right. The pumpkin started glowing softly in Max's arms. Ellie," he said, "I think this pumpkin might be magic." Before she could answer, the pumpkin floated right up into the air, spun left, and dropped a shower of candy all around them. "Best Halloween ever!" shouted Ellie. They gathered their candy, turned left at the corner, right past the big oak tree, and ran all the way home. When they got there, the pumpkin was sitting right on Ellie's porch, smiling. And from that night on, every Halloween, if you listen closely, you might hear a little giggle from the left or a whisper from the right saying, "Don't forget to pass the pumpkin."